This is a winnable series for Global, but they need to hit their peak as individuals. We need to see why a lot of these players were picked up for this Global esports roster today, because in terms of firepower, some of these PRX players are starting to wake up a little bit more. They're given some of their comfort roles, and they're definitely going to be trying to run it down
pretty bad.
When you're playing against PRX, you cannot let them control you. You can't let them run
Look
the
at
tempo.
Coach Alex.
That's what
Coach
GE
Alex,
need to
you
do
been
today.
cooking or
And
no?
they need to be able to hold their ground from a
Smiley
firepower
today, lock in.
perspective. That's been one thing that's really missing for this Global team. So if they're able to shoot back consistently today, they
I like the double duelist comp.
Map in every single one of their series, finally besting
Jing on the raise. Jing has been feeling
in
it.
that hated
Tab, who do you guys think is going to be feeling it today?
Which is where we come
I think
down
it's gonna
to
be
this
Jing.
final
Jing has been
series
feeling
in
it.
the final week of group stage.
It's going to be a Jing
make it through
masterclass,
the
bro.
playoffs. It all kicks off right here.
And as we saw and heard, Global Esports on the
Hey,
attacking
guys, they
side
have
right now,
double-
but look at
they have
just the
double
numbers for
Senti.
PRX around mid. They have a great idea.
They have double Senti and they have no flashes. Oh my god.
Stars
We need to
around
buy
as
an
well,
op early, low-key something.
They will keep
no,
themselves
something?
backwards.
Wait, oh
into
my
its
god, wait,
Crystal
what was
now, who then
happening?
pushes in towards Vents.
How's Crystal just peeking by himself and killing two of us?
The shots, more members up.
Why is Shat spamming GG already? Wait, hold on.
Bit
Forsaken.
of a survival smoke towards the top of ramp
Oh my
for
god.
now.
Oh my
They
god.
haven't quite checked him
Oh my
out
god.
so far.
Oh my god,
Towards the
Forsaken.
wayside on the edges of the smoke though, and he does find
nice
the double.
try.
Trades out from Crystal, and then for Divine
Wait,
to
2v2.
flush back in. They're
They
trying
win
to find
these.
some
Oh
pot
my
shots
god,
to
Unk is
prevent
back.
GE from getting that
Oh
spike
my
down,
god,
and
they're
they
back.
will pick up the
How are
pistol
they
right
winning
off
this
the bat.
round?
Man, I thought that round was actually going to go towards Global.
Forsaken with the Storm-esque play right there. Oh my god.
We've seen Crystal, you know, kind of
What a
in
beast,
majority
bro.
of the games that Global have
Was that
played,
his
been
Omen
topping
smoke?
on the
That was
ratings
his
for
Omen
them.
smoke
On
right
the
there,
flip
too.
side, it was Jing, who's somewhat...
Nah, I'm telling you, it's a PRX stomp today, bro. Today's gonna be a quick, nice, and fast watch
converting
party.
openers, right? 5 versus 3 that they're able to get on back from that one.
Don't compare
Makes things a little bit
Forsaken to that
awkward when you
bum.
feel
Wait,
that
what?
Crystal's
Don't
just
call
got
Sam a
the
bum.
lion's share of the damage, and then it's divided.
Look at Unk,
get some
bro.
good taps out as
Is
well.
Unk
at the
back?
end there. A force up from Global is interesting.
He's been a little mid recently, bro. He's definitely, and we definitely need him to step it up here.
Still gonna try to bulldoze their way through, perhaps.
Devi always
Got
goes
the
and
stars
standing
all
to
placed
GE.
out.
Yep, let him lock in.
We
Let him
know
lock
that
in.
this is such an important game for Global that they
Global
would have done
esports
probably
four
the
spot
most
right
prep that they
here.
ever would
What?
have coming in towards this week. You know, one game and you can get into
Unk?
playoffs.
Right,
Oh,
with
no,
each
Unk.
specific
Oh, something
map
you're gonna
pick
farm
as
here, right?
well. Right now, just being able to find
Ah,
some shots against a couple
Thrifty?
of PRX players, something to trade with Guardian.
Oh, no,
Forsaken with his
Forsaken
own
gets
Guardian
one
as
more.
well.
He gets one more.
does feel a lot
Ah,
of contact, though,
beautiful
so the
flash.
paranoia sent
Peek or
out.
no?
Maybe a bit of support from
Oh,
Patman
no.
around the edges of this smoke as well, but close range, it's not going
Wait.
to find its targets.
Grenade.
Now down to just Jing. He does have the Bulldog.
Wait, Jing
but
1v2?
you also see rotations now coming up.
Poppy is 1 HP.
Just
Kelly S
needs
is
to
60.
be some good shots to come out from Jing at the
Let's
moment.
see, win this or
So
no?
far,
I said Jing was
the
going to go
force up from
crazy
Global
today.
working a treat, but low HP for both of these
Oh
members.
my
They
god, I
have
can't
to
believe
play
Global
this one
Esports
somewhat
force. Bro, they
together
think they're
or play for time.
G2.
Star already on the spike, a Gravnet available too.
Possibly to
Lock
even
in,
play
Jing.
for range. Jing, though, looking to close in the distance for now,
Oh
but he dives right up
my
on top.
god.
It's an easy shot for Kelly S to
Oh
bring
my
one
god,
back
we just
up
got
on the board.
thrifted. Here?
Perhaps a little bit more consistency
Patman?
as well. They're going to attempt at peeking
Patman?
out, though. Tripwires across for now.
Oh,
It's
they're
risky for Patman because, I mean, he's got the gun
Oh.
and he's by himself as a fade. It's not generally.
Nah, we're not
going to
lose the Global Esports. We're not going to lose the Global Esports. We're not going to lose the Global Esports. We're not going to lose the Global
Going
Esports.
for a lot of those plays with the bird when playing on the sky, but this is a bit of a different look for PRX now. T1-esque, right?
Mid sound, I think he's seen him on the jump spot.
Also just trying to
Unk with the
refill
bucket here.
space that their teammate has just fallen, so
Wow, Global
Shrouded steps
Esports,
over the trip.
are they all
Yeah, but is it
going?
gonna
Are
do
they
too
5
much,
man
honestly,
going back to
right?
B
You just
main?
need to see
Wow,
something
what a
big
good
come
call.
out from Devi if they go up through towards Mail, but if
Wait.
not, it's just going to be something. One blind side. He's got the fake
Oh my
out
god.
clone as well available,
Something
which is actually
1D.
going to get sent pretty early here.
Yeah, not much to really stall, but I think one big point would be
Smoked?
the dark cover that Forsaken just sent out. I do
Wait.
believe Yudotan just noted
Oh my
it.
god.
The flank, and now they're all contained.
One
Look at
more?
That's numbers for Forsaken.
Big Omen flash?
Paranoia back
One
in
more.
as well. He still has to contend
they're
with
pushing
all
him.
4 of them, though. He's
Yeah.
the only
Wait, what?
one
No,
holding
they're
the
going-
angle. Actually,
They're rotating. This is risky.
Did he
to
smoke
go
mid?
through to Mail. The Prowler as
200?
well, but Devi looks to get ahead of it. does find the first shot. 200!
Oh my god, the bomb's down!
Second kill as well.
Oh my god, Unk, you're him. Unk, you are him, Unk.
Even though Poppy can still find some shots, it's 10 seconds
what
left.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Spike on the ground.
Yeah, that's some really ill decision making to come from Global, but you flip it on its head, and that's some great decision making from PRX.
I wasn't even looking at the mini map.
I'll bring some stability back to this
the game is basically who sells more. PRX is winning, bro. It's gonna be a 2-0.
Still able to buy up somewhat. Look to push in towards B this
dodge
time.
Forsaken. You get one right here.
Just down on the timing. Again, an emphasis on mid from a bit of this util, but an off angle for Forsaken.
One kill. He tries to TP away, but punished by Darian.
They're LB.
He is relatively new to this Omen role.
This guy mid. Let's walk down on this guy. Let's walk down on him.
A lot of the
beautiful call. Beautiful call.
The angle's still somewhat exposed. That said, though, Jing will happily take a kill against Yudotan down middle. But it's also the spike and the site, you know, somewhat granted to Global Esports.
Oh my god.
Jing might look to just satchel him with the judge.
Oh, satchel?
Oh, and he will do just that
movement.
alongside the Prowler. The range not quite there, so Crystal still able to trade.
Yeah, it's over, bro. Global Esports is not winning.
Yeah, the judge.
Global Esports is not beating, bro.
Too much there, unfortunately.
Oh my god,
PRX
the playoffs.
Surrounding the site, and you can kind of just
Patrick who back?
In my mind,
yeah, bro, he's long gone. He's long gone, brother. Jing with the raise ult here.
Crystal's already been really good. Yudotan's already been pretty good. Kelly has
2 away from the Viper ult.
If you got another piece that is stepping up, it can be pretty potent for Global.
It's always been that 3 core and also the best possible stage for Terran right now.
Bro.
You know, we've been talking about Crystal and something having some familiarity.
They're going back A on
Forsaken.
This is low-key the right call.
Scene, you know, having that experience from Bleed as well.
There's only 1 on 8 is Forsaken, but the thing is,
so
his name is Forsaken.
Some confidence. That's it. We're slowing things down.
You gonna give me a 1 here or no?
When you're not running this Sentinel as PRX, you have to just be very proficient around your info gathering around the map, and that doesn't work out for Petman. Caught in the open, the site is now Global's.
Somewhat unfortunate.
What the fuck?
As well.
It's a 5v4 and Darian is just running at us. What's wrong with this guy?
Happy to go for this fight against
Wait,
Darian.
if you kill this guy, Rib, you have
coming up from
result.
PRX.
Oh my god.
He's got showstopper but no satchels, so it will be a scare tactic, or you got to get close already.
Okay, Crystal is close, however. It does set the Nightfall as well, just to keep PRX away.
And
oh my god, look at Poppy. Poppy is alerting.
He's
all the way in our spawn behind us right now.
Keep an eye on that one.
Still got to watch out for the possible timed peaks. Crystal still watching off towards elbow, but here comes Jing with a huge party. It does blow up in Crystal's face.
3v3. Oh my god, Divine knows.
Esports players to continue holding. That's when the lurk comes
he
up.
doesn't get the kill.
Player up over by Rams as well. And something
wait, they missed the suck. They missed the suck.
It's annihilation. It gets Jing off halfway.
Oh my god, I thought we won. What the fuck? What was the timing on that?
Like, I'm going to put my hat in the ring here.
Wait, what was the timing on that?
Gravity well was bait.
What was
to see Darian step up, and he did just that.
3-2, something with the op. They have no flashes. This is all you, King. This is all you, King.
Peek out into garage a little
1 and 3. It's not going. Walk in.
Yeah, but an adjustment at the moment as well.
I'm shamelessly buying shotguns every
Slow
round.
Slow and steady. You've got a little bit more eyes on Garage this time with Pappy.
Honestly, Unk hasn't been feeling it recently. And the shotgun's looking good on him. The 2 Bucky kills, like, we like that right there.
To remain around Garage. You've now got
whatever it takes to win.
And he's got the opener as well. No smokes on the map like split.
No smokes. We can't lose this round, right? They have no smokes.
Awkward. Beautiful. Is one way to put it.
Beautiful.
And Jing will just, well, if you have social anxiety, now this is not the scenario that you want to be in. 3 players left. They still got
4 rounds already, and we have a double duelist comp. Like, this is nice.
You got to cut some corners here as Global. You need to.
No way they're coming back to something's up, right?
Towards something.
No way they're coming back to something's up. 3, 2,
if you're
1.
This one slowly, it's not gonna work out, and Darian falls.
Again?
At least attempted at a swing, but yes. That will be something very much
Floor is going to finish them off quite quickly, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're just going to switch in towards a bit of a retake scenario here as PRX, because you've got the dimensional drift, you've got from the shadows. What else you've got is another line, deep, being held by something. Other side of the map this time, supported by Patman, supported by Jing. Now you can fall off and kind of stave off Global from going into this B site, because they're all getting ready out
Meow
there.
Game, well, bro, whoever wins this game goes to playoffs, right?
Like, any pushes do happen later on.
Which ain't too bad. Petman does have the Nightfall now also, because he picked
Global
up that
Esports are doing the double senti comp, so I mean,
it'd be buying some time for PRX on the B site.
And the onus is kind of on Global Esports right now. Where do they want to try and transition to finish off this round? If it's going to be
Global
towards
Esports,
the
hello,
side,
the round is live. Come on, let's play.
Of PRX.
Well, G trying to be tactical with their approach, you know, trying to suss out as much of these positions as possible with the Prowlers.
Spotted out something, pushed up through main. They want to pivot in towards
the divide with the shotgun.
Wouldn't be the worst idea.
Oh, but the judge and Jing as well.
How did he get none of the kills?
Linear angles, and it's the paranoia
Jing just mowed them down.
Kelly S all the way
oh my
to garage.
God, bro, this
Petman
is a complete
down B as well.
Oh.
The Outlaw getting taken out by Yudotan though. Possibly, we got an Alpha plant.
Yeah, but the thing
I
is,
mean,
Forsaken,
no way
if he
this is
takes the
losable,
one-on-one
right?
duel
Chat,
here,
4v2?
he could upset the whole round with Kelly
4v2, 20 seconds left, the bomb isn't even close to site yet. No way it's losable,
before
right?
the spike even gets here. They don't have to wait for a plant here. They could recognize by timing that Kelly has to go for the plant, and it's just unachievable now. This is another round
where
Global
it's PRX, but it's playoff season. We're locked in. We're locked in.
That was a really appropriate point being brought up by the desk. Big time. Noted it immediately. And, you know, perhaps if you see this as an absolute win, you've got all these ultimates online as well now.
Whatever's working is working.
Absolutely.
Buy the fucking Odin, who cares?
We've got good flames here, no flint and steel.
Oh my God, bro. Something happened.
Stinger.
Who's a better opera, him or Texture?
But he braves it.
I think it's something. I think something's the best
Also
opera.
for Divine now to hide inside of this smoke. Poppy trying to get sneaky around the sides, and he will find the sheriff shot.
Yeah, okay, I'm not even mad at it, bro. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it, bro.
With a Cosmic Divide.
He's just running around with the judge, bro. What's happening right now?
And then for Forsaken
Razzie, taking the return, Razzie.
Onto Poppy. So spike down. You got the dimensional drift now going in.
Do we fade out combo here?
Information that you possibly can.
Match him with
no
his
one's on the
fans
side
down.
itself, or where are they going to be? Screens. The only option.
Wait, knife.
100% Forsaken to take the first kill. Kelly has to trade right back though. Something now trying to disrupt the positioning coming out from Kelly S with the blind side, holds the angle then with the op. Yudotan though, also getting taken down. Kelly S now into the shorty, 1v1 around the corner. He's hopping. And something goes and peeks into it.
How did they lose this round?
Quad coming out from Kelly S.
They're going shorty for shorty in a 1v1. How did they lose this round?
Side there, hasn't he? Just all the shots coming out where required. Even the Sonic sensor dropped in case Forsaken goes for another tap onto the spike. Because at that point in time, you technically don't know if they're holding it or not. But the Sonic sensor going down, it makes something get a little bit more awkward. A single shot out, and well, he's getting stunned up.
Oh my God. Kelly S 1v3.
Great little round to come out from them on the thrifty mark. Unorthodox rounds in terms of any sort
Viper
of
mid right away. Oh my God, we're just dry peeking.
To take a look into the upside
we
down.
know they have it up.
The op takes down Jing up by A ramp.
No, we're not losing the global esports, bro.
Catered for as well.
We're not losing. No, why are you guys typing GG? Everyone chill the fuck out, bro.
Sonic sensor there, and in this sort of situation with global esports getting the opening kill, they don't even necessarily need to worry about mid whatsoever. Give that over to PRX. Keep Divide there because that weakens the extremities of the map. That weakens any defending at the A side.
2A, if they go back to B, they're going to Sam Swing's operator.
Any other members are currently
situated.
This
is actually good, bro.
Precisely that. They just saw Prowler down A ramp as well.
Sam Swing have a TP
so
or no?
that gives them some idea. They're beginning to connect the dots, but they're still looking to get a pick off.
I believe I just heard, I did, a shot out from something with the operator in garage. So now Global also know where that op is currently playing.
Okay. Well, we do have Petman now beginning to rotate back over onto the B side.
What?
If something can find an opening pick here, this could be massive for PRX.
You just gotta get
now they're going back A Forsaken. Oh my God, my king.
At the A
my
side.
King Forsaken, how many does he get here?
What an angle to hold.
My King Forsaken.
Potentially TP back to safety.
Oh, what is this?
It's 30 seconds. He's got a paranoia. He can stall a little bit. He hears all the footsteps.
Yeah. Here comes that flash.
Oh,
not quite landing the burst and the trace, but recoil control will get him there.
And the Nightfall, it stops him.
Hatman now to hold the off angle. GE
just
have to go.
Oh my God, it's just so nice.
Into the blender they go, and Defy to burst them down with the Phantom. Crystal for the trade, but Defy still collecting
Beautiful, man. You can just always trust Forsaken,
to let
bro.
Global Esports know. I mean, the Global more confident in their ecos, in their thrifties. They've done more damage so far with that sort of weaponry.
Yeah, I imagine maybe it's a little bit
something perm on the
pressure as well. Perhaps with the ecos, then they feel like they can just
let
loose, but then they go straight into the Divide, who's just straight into the smokes. Forsaken now off from vents. He does get traded by Crystal, though.
So gotta be a little bit careful.
Bro, these stingers are too good.
They're just gonna rob you of your life.
I can't tell if it's PRX trolling or the stingers are too good.
With the Poison Cloud toxins and the Snake's Bite, but now needs to stand with
the Phantom,
and he cannot. An opportunity.
Should we be playing ropes against stingers or no, chat?
Time to spare.
Like, I don't even know. It's not even that bad. I mean, we Viper mollied mid when we were spamming. It's not even that bad.
Global Squad will begin to assert themselves across the map. They found themselves with rifles picked up. You've got Crystal onto, more utility to clear out positions.
And Patman's just throwing the horn over at the A side of the map.
So
who do you favor? Going into a known quantity of Patman on this fade with a bit of util used, or
if there was a time, it's now, Patman.
Something on this Yoro where the
if there was a time, it's now. Mindfreak gets 3 here.
He's still able to hold the angle. A double kill found by Patman.
Oh my god, 2 is good enough. W Patman
versus something now. We've been talking up the Poppy clutches. We haven't seen them too much.
Poppy?
Yep. 1 smoke available to use his gravity well for time a little bit later on. Getting rid of the operator, a Phantom in play, and now it comes down to where you think Poppy goes.
Not gonna lie, Komodo. I feel like I'm favoring something a little bit more this one. He's got flashes, he's got a clone, and fake footsteps. Meanwhile, Poppy just trying to hide around his smokes. He's inside of screens right now. It's a tight corner that he's holding. Something will go in for the tap here.
No, he won't. He's just trying to play around the corners. No smoke available for Poppy whatsoever, remember?
Trying to stick it halfway. Poppy playing the patient game.
Cringe,
will be
bro.
able
It's
to
just
find
playing for everything. I mean, he can be anywhere.
Around the whole side.
PRX are basically in the same boat as NRG right now.
Great little individual moment there.
This is their last match, and they have to win to qualify.
In play. 4 to
just
6.
like NRG.
They convert this one 5 to 6, or you're tying up at the half, or it's 5-7 at worst.
And it was a bit of a swing round as well. I mean, PRX now find themselves with lesser weaponry.
On elimination matches right now.
Good guns on the other side for Global, and they could, yes, potentially tie this up.
Global Esports are just very slow to gain this A main control. I like the fact that they are here a little bit earlier though this time, right? Generally, they've given a lot of respect over towards PRX and what numbers they're putting up through ramp. Who's holding over the main side, whether it's been Patman, whether it's been Forsaken.
But also this time with the weaker guns. Now PRX not really holding A ramp up front. It's just divide jump peek, and he's already been spotted out.
Oh my god, they're going back A, and our only Vandal is at A.
Kind of piecing things together.
Tom Swing Masterclass, and we have Razor at A.
Oh no, but it doesn't matter.
We're just
not able to best that Outlaw.
A little bit more confidence with the peaks now. The second kill found in the round. Divide to try to regain that weapon to hold down the position, but he's not able to since the firing squad has marched up.
Now you just need to see Global Esports not fault up.
If they just waited in sight and let them execute.
Round on for the 4K.
Could have Raze ulted. We had a Vandal on sight. Oh no.
With a classic.
Oh, it's a clash.
Has Alex called a timeout yet? Or fuck, should we even call a timeout for the last round? I don't know.
He's gonna spam crouch a bunch behind the boxes. He's gonna hold the angle.
See, I think he's gonna smoke him off and then try and just go up with the spike because there's a wall keeping them in screens that they now get through.
But he also hears the guns firing off nearby.
Needs to die to the bomb.
Oh, they know where he is.
Oh, it has to peek out.
Nice work from Crystal.
Drafting, dashing,
with any audio.
I don't know.
The HP, you send in Darion at the same time. You got options to go still for these traps that the Gravnet and the paint shells offer you.
Okay.
Would PRX be positioning for a retake then, though? Should Jing with the showstopper?
I mean, a definite situation where we've seen Global Esports favor mid
should get a little
lot
more
of the time
here.
just by this repositioning now at the minute mark. PRX need to find some solidified information, right? Pushing in through Garage, seeing nothing's there.
Patman is solo at A.
Patman to spot the info of the util over at this A site. Gives him an idea that ramp is going to be a little bit void of information.
Calls Jing over, just check with the boombot. Patman does have the haunt refresh as well.
Oh,
it's good macro ideas from PRX.
They're going to Mr. Reliable for Forsaken.
They don't see too much until Udotan goes in for the peek, but gets burst down by something. Into Garage now with the Nightfall.
And now they know where it's happening, right? It's the B site that this is ending up. We see the combo of utility, a showstopper.
Oh my god, on W movement?
Oh, but still the kill collapsed on towards Divide. Annihilation just to push PRX a little bit further back, and the Bear Rush coming in. You got the showstopper from Jing though, and he blows up the site.
Oh my god,
Poppy getting blown up.
2v2?
Patman to trade. Kelly S trying to find some trades as well. They beginning to run out of time, but they still get the spike down. It came so close, Komodo.
Something's 1 HP.
2-on-2.
Got some flashes. Forsaken, healthy.
Oh my god,
bold,
Forsaken!
Forsaken,
you don't lose these, right?
They found out where Crystal is. Just down to the peaks and the kills now. Mechanical skill. Forsaken goes in out front. The
Crystal's freaking out.
Hunkers down.
Yeah, you know, he's the 1v1 against Forsaken. He's freaking out, bro.
Ammunition to bring the
He's just started pressing button.
Yeah, Forsaken as well. Feeling a little bit more comfortable in the Omen just by positioning and timing on the dark covers
definitely
as well,
insane,
right?
but I mean, Jing has been looking good on the smokes when he played the smokes.
The timing was very questionable. Like I said,
Forsaken can play smokes
well
too.
When he first adopted it, but also learning.
Our big fifth
is really
round
good
here.
for PRX now. Quickly up the ramp.
Oh, all the
We're going
footsteps
ropes
as well. Crystal looking to break the clone.
Oh
At
my
least
god, he
Darren,
gets
though,
two.
now with Frenzy just inside of Vents, and he's able to take 2 down. The burst out from Helios with the right clicks, but still Petman to trade. But PRX do find themselves a huge numbers disadvantage.
What can Divide do here, though?
We need vintage on this round.
Garage at the moment. You've got a grouping up of the global members, but Patman,
the camera,
5
so nice.
HP, can try and keep
Walks
them entertained at the site of A, but
if
oh
you're
my
global,
god, Patman,
surely
can you kill Poppy here?
Recognize that Petman either goes up mid or back into A tower.
Yeah. And this is why Poppy's just making sure that he's spotting it out. He doesn't necessarily need to stick around for a duel, but
Patman, big fight here. Patman, oh my god, Patman. Oh, big dink.
All right, just going in out for the peaks.
Big dink.
He does get that dink. Divine now snuck all the way through with a Sheriff as well.
Need to see a sharp shot from him. Yudo-san is watching, but Yudo falls.
Oh my god, he's back. He's actually back in form.
A little bit more.
Oh my god, he's back in form.
So quick.
Poppy, though,
my.
looking to play spoiler. 1v2.
He's one dick. He's one dick. He's one dick, Unk. He's one dick.
Now, just one more shot. He's running out of ammo.
Oh my god. Oh my
back
god.
into the pillar. Now, potential opportunity for Poppy as he sends out the Nova Pulse. Divide.
Oh my god, you see him.
Might have spotted out his foot.
Oh my god, Unk is back.
Man,
he's fucking back, chat. He's fucking back.
The Sheriff
after that one.
That's
why we got the Unk jersey on. That's why we got the Unk jersey on.
Tooth and nail for this, but something now with the shots through the smokes.
9-5?
I think maybe he just saw him over the top of the toxic screen.
Good chance for that to happen, but also now for Global to necessarily come back into refill space. The Outlaw picked up once again. Yudotan, though, not quite landing the shots. Has to run back to reload.
Good nade, good nade.
Out by Jing. The paint shell does
good nade,
out
good flash.
Into the open,
run him down.
Just
run him fucking down. Run him fucking down.
Wait, he will find his first shot, but 7 rounds left in the mag and Forsaken to collect.
And look who's going hunting at the moment, Jing. He will be reeled back a little bit here with the rest of the squad, but he will hear the footsteps.
Global Esports force too?
And hides into the smokes. Oh,
that's kind of a throw, right? Or not?
This could be dangerous for Jing as well because the Stinger is on the other side.
Wait.
They don't go together, but he still wins that.
Wait.
Grafnet now, and they first as well. Second kill found. This could still go over to Global Esports. You do have Forsaken perched up on top, though. With elevation, you might be able to throw that off.
Nice, Patman.
Just to hold
very
down
reliable. You see what I'm saying about Patman? He's a good player, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, plays with his utility. He's a great player, man. You gotta love that from Patman.
Only 11 deaths. It's been
rough
so
mind
for him,
freaky.
especially in this first half. You would hope to see more now that he's deadlock on the defense.
Hey, Derek, Overwatch!
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, just making sure that you're going to be covering.
Derek, look how many hours I streamed in the last 2 days, Derek.
They're not going to be playing a pretty bonus here. They take the knee, potentially concede the double digits to PRX.
Yudotan, Korean legend. Oh my god. Oh my god, nice shot.
Say Yudotan's name and he fires in.
Nice shot.
Still a good pickup nonetheless. Crystal now back in from ropes just to try to play around tower.
He's got a fabled weapon in the sting up.
EG Derek in playoffs.
He's TP'd upwards. Crystal, how could you possibly be aware? He bursts just to check.
Yo, Shanks went up Helix there.
A little bit more information for Forsaken, then flush back into sight.
You've got the Gravnet back online for Kalias too, so can combo with Darion.
Which could be even more damage given where PRX are currently
like
positioned.
All of them, though, now he's 9-11.
Down ramp. Patman's watching it. You begin with the haunt, and it's easily dealt with.
One tap.
Not quite finding the shots. Crystal, the Grafnet, it does go through, but it doesn't quite collapse onto anyone either.
Beautiful. Line him up. Line him up. Omen, bro, you can play anything.
You can bait out here as well.
Anything.
Too bad of a thing for Global, right? Remove a couple of these key components of PRX and gets a little bit more tricky.
The fade out this round.
Potentially get something to dive in towards the site and how you're
Derek, energy or Leviathan.
Double duelist, right? Jing can definitely let him
NRG.
lead in if needed.
NRG.
With some of the utility that has gone out by middle as well, you know, PRX possibly beginning to gather that this is the current defensive setup that GE is running. Just Poppy on this backside position around.
Oh my god, the nade was perfect. Fucking Kobe Bryant.
You also have
and he misses the ult. And Unk is lurk mid. GG. What did I say? I said 13-5, 13-4, right?
Alone.
Oh my god.
See what he can do in this 1v5 to try and survive.
This is a statement game before the playoffs. To
let
everyone know who the fuck they really are.
PRX in there, you know, attacked as a unit, right? They were very cohesive in how they're going together into that B site. They're just sending in the utility with the Nightfall, going in.
Another rebuild, another failure.
Backside as well. You've got great.
What the fuck do we do now?
Which really
we pick up Shanks
off guard, for example.
Bad Client with the Tyrann, I love you, Bad Client, my go.
Utility to come out from PRX and make that B site execute pretty flawless. Like this round for quote unquote is a flawless when it was decided.
on top.
Absolutely concur with that. Yudotan though, looking for some good damage.
Nice.
This
bring us a load. Yes, with Yudotan.
I want to see another double duelist count.
A lot of this utility over towards the A side of the map.
Noted.
You're looking out for any lurks up through mid with the one in the bottom of the
Holy
rope.
Shit, they have 4A here.
Ramp as well.
They have a read.
Darren snuck in a garage, but yeah, the main hit into this Alpha site. Jing in with the showstopper does spot Poppy out. Okay. So now a good idea that most of them are backside and screens. Something though,
we're just running it down now. We're just running them down.
Get gunned down.
What's happening?
Forsaken and Petman as they march on through from ramps. In towards back screen then is where Jing finds his target. Yudotan still trying to play spoiler on the side.
Yeah, I said Jing was gonna go off today. Did I not?
Just down.
Did I not? I said he was gonna go fucking off today.
Remember, he's got a judge. Definitely need to see him upgrade a weapon. There's
12-5. If he breaks this game, I gift my chat 300 subscribers. Oh no.
The entry chunk of the site, though no one will spot him there exactly.
Yeah, he's throwing the judge away.
It's good repositioning, by the way, for Jing, meanwhile.
Yes, that's going to be the main factor, even if Petman falls around this position, which is apparently not likely.
I mean, on this map, double duelist, as
watch
I said,
Rishindra. Should we switch to Rishindra POV?
You know, something, it's been a bit
nah, bro. Ankh is definitely crashing out.
But you remember, he's found rounds by himself with the operator, with diving in towards the site.
Precisely.
Oh my god, he could have lined them all up right there.
The sudden push out from Global, not a bad idea, but still getting punished by it now. Poppy has to hold off Garage.
Jing just said, fuck it, I'm running him down.
The
Beautiful.
boom bot gives away his position. This could be it, Komodo.
13-5.
Someone check Jing PC.
That was my prediction for map 1. 13-4 is my prediction for map 2.
Advantage in towards this post plant where they've got, well, spike down and one player advantage, as I said.
The boombot gave him walls. That's what it was. Well,
GG, yeah,
Yudotan.
GG.
If Yudotan could possibly work his Neuro Theft to his advantage, maybe.
If PRX would here, chat, can you guys see who they would play first? I'm curious to who they would play first.
You kind of have an idea. Crystal, though, not too bad. Now the Nightfall.
Crystal 1v2, no fucking way, right, PRX?
Hunt just to
not with Patman. Look at Patman. Patman's a perfect player. Yep, perfect player. Perfect player, Patman. GG.
The final scoreline.
13-5. 13-5. Rashid just tilted the team.
Yeah, and I mean that is a flawless attacking.
Yeah, he's feeling.
5 with PRX.
One.
Some like anime hard style.
So I don't really know how much stock that we have for GG for Global.
I'm liking this double duelist comp that you're doing, though.
But we will see if it's not going to be a quick GG here.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
That's it, though. We do have something already pushing out from door. Ooh, almost died, but it crashes away just in the nick of time.
Yeah, it's a 4-1 spread around the map now for PRX because of that too.
They keep leaving Forsaken on the site by himself, but he's Mr. Reliable. We have 4 at C right now. Are we pushing down?
Delivered in that first round, previous map, with his smokes.
Holy trap setup.
Currently, though, trying to keep himself concealed.
Wonder how much time
Global Esports are going to go B here, though.
Go
I mean, this is still good.
Well.
We're going to retake B from B main.
Courtesy of the salvos, and then they start to fight in together as a team.
Oh, out through the rotating door from C side, though. Something unfortunately
how's Poppy getting one here?
But you also have Jing and the rest of the gang just around the cage of Yudotan. Yudotan then swings out because of the flash from Poppy. The shot's not connecting. Defy finds it instead. Yudotan swings back out.
Oh my god, nice Batman.
Takes the trade off towards where GE are playing then, though, around
A link.
Bomb? They've got a good angle against the spike. Jing looking to stick it halfway, gets off at the right time, but still not quite able to react in kind.
Oh my god, Forsaken wins these.
Salvos will eventually come online for Crystal.
Oh, and he's just staying tucked away as well.
Oh my god.
But now Crystal has to
oh my god, bro, he's the GOAT. He's actually the... Yeah, you see that? You see that? Oh my god, that's big brain right there. That's big brain right there. Oh my god.
That gives him a little bit more confidence to hold down the sight lines against A.
Global Esports are forcing again. What the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Yeah, force up.
Force. Bye.
It went down to, you know, just one player surviving from PRX in the last round. Now, though, spread around Mound.
Are we gonna get thrifted?
Sorry, Rubble.
Oh no, this looks scary.
See if they're going to opt to just stick around A, or if they will look to go and pivot in towards the B side again, or try and bait in PRX to any unexpected crossfires.
What's GE like Fighting doing here? CQB duels on this A site, and the force by Komodo worked out for them in map 1.
Okay.
Salvo's back online for Crystal. Stealth Drone goes in first. You want to combo a little bit of this utility to get the tree control.
Oh, something with the timing though. Just out from the smokes.
Oh my god.
Stingers aplenty.
Bro,
and GE
when did GE turn into G fucking 2?
A second as well, and he does get away
Stinger
from
demons, bro. Look
at those. He knows that there are too many players surrounding him. Yudotan, fantastic to capitalize.
Oh my god.
Just Divine now.
Something about these force-ups or thrifties
on the minimap, like, look, yo, we can't be getting caught with our pants down right here. There's something going through the smoke with the Guardian.
Quite aware as to where Divine could show up from, especially with the smoke blocking off stairs. Divine, just as to try to go in for a peek, he has utility in hand, so a little bit unfortunate, but good kill coming out from Yudo.
Let her retire in peace.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're learning Aussie slang now.
That might just be me slang. Not 100% sure, but... You know,
it's a Komodo thing. Well, nonetheless, it is going to be PRX stacking up with 4 onto this ace site. Darren, though, with the Outlaw will quickly dispatch them.
Hunter's on, though. See if these pistols can do something still for PRX. Getting really up close and personal, but that just doesn't work out, doesn't it? Yudotan finally in the game.
We can't let Yudotan heat up.
Yeah, no chance at all. I mean, those footsteps were very audible. What? So Yudotan,
my chat is just vanishing.
To rack those up. Now he's got the Neuro Theft for future
rounds. Where are you guys going?
Devi, once again, left alive. And he's going to just try to find whatever he can. Good little swing out. Takes Yudotan down.
As well, they're not really going to be able to do something with just Devi holding that one. Here. So this will be a pretty good start
Gun, thank you for the prime giving me Vitsi Gun. I love you, Vitsi Gun.
Yeah, get that dimensional drift online and act out from there.
Yeah.
Vitsi Gun.
Keeping PRX conditioned over onto the ace. Well, at least Jing will pick up an alt orb as well, though. So possibly for future rounds.
Here
right
with
now,
the
Devi has to do some heavy lifting. He's feeling the pressure coming out. He hears footsteps onto the other side.
Let's just put more thorns down on the side as well. So getting an idea that it might eventually end over at this C site where you've still got the shear wall up the front of B and a pivot available with the rotating door if you feel any more pressure towards C.
Global Esports kind of look like they're cooking right now. I don't know why.
That's why the thorns get popped. And now you've got Global Esports looking to get some mount control. Rubble.
Oh, and he's getting suppressed as well. So Forsaken not
you're
able
all
to
here
TP
too?
out.
Oh
he
no.
does run into a link, back to stairs, maybe a heaven.
And they're going A?
But this is a slight opportunity for Global Esports to possibly get
more
leg room
if you
around
can get the kill, swing.
Just need to have a good decisive call though from Global if they're going to pivot towards the C site. Now's kind of the time. They're starting to run it over, but 30 seconds, you're exactly right. Divide from
oh!
Look at that.
What the
time to trade right back though as Patman peeks out from pillar. Now Devi continuing to
hold
he
killed the Euro
around the C site. He's looking for more. Jing trying to get in with the
what the
kills
fuck?
as well.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Poppy good on the shots on the Guardian.
And now you got a reposition from Poppy. And
Forsaken already knows.
On over. Willie expecting to come through the breakable door. It was already open.
Oh, he's got smokes up as
Gabriel
well.
Oh
my god, yo, he's actually Mr. Reliable. He's actually Mr. fucking reliable, bro. He wins it every time. Every fucking time he wins it for us, bro. Gabriel, I don't know, bro. Lunch, what do you mean? It's 5 a.m. in the morning.
Get a little bit more confident on this Yoru.
How's Patman just dying right
now? For his second ever appearance.
Something is 1 HP too? What's happening?
Oh yes.
From what
the round just started, we're all just dead?
Looks like the last time it was played was in some sort of overtime variety where he did go double negative, so...
Right. So this is Coach Elevated, just, trying to stick to the same composition. Darren clearly still able to make it work though. How efficient.
Crystal know how to op?
We have yet to see that so far. But right now it's an opening pick. Something also down to low HP.
Yep. Darion certainly capable of learning
how is he all the way up here? Jing, do you know?
Chop and change with the team.
Jing, big kill here.
Good shot out from him there on a Jing. This is looking like a well-formulated round for Global so far, and now even better when it's a 5 versus 2 situation.
Save, slowly getting picked apart. You do have Devi with the steel guard, but
money
it's
either.
2 on 5.
Yeah, it'd be pretty risky to drop that one in. You can already see by the position of the PRX members that they're just going to have to call for a save in this sort of situation.
Very T-sided map. Very T-sided map here.
I don't really favor Global Esports going for a hunt here. You can understand if Kelly S wants to, but I mean, you kind of just play respectful at this one. It's early in the half.
The T-side op on Global Esports, that is shameless.
Save this one and stew in the fact that Global will win a actual gun round for once.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, what is this copy pasta?
Gain from the opening picks that they found.
Mods, time them out for the pasta,
bad,
bro.
You know, and
they're actually brain dead.
But
Mods, I'm sorry. You guys got to play aim mobs today.
You know, went by last week against PRX from DFM.
Don't let them vanish.
Yeah, this is obviously a different scenario.
Don't let them vanish.
For sure. And now you've got a little bit of time to just
get them all.
Converse
get them all.
Over at the
get them all.
Of this round, immediately seeing better impact
in the equation as well.
Doing some like crackhead shit on the Waylay
means that PRX is
kind of makes sense to me.
They're going to peek out, Rubble and Mound as well.
Yep.
They do have something up by Mound currently.
Okay.
Yeah, waiting for the pop play, right? You can spot out what
free
you
us,
something.
bro. What
you
do you mean
have an arc rose go, and you can try and peek out together as the team. But without seeing anything, it's on to Forsaken to communicate if he hears anything towards the A side of things, for example. For then.
Man, Global Esports, I think they watched a couple of G2 VODs or something,
rotate
bro.
Silently.
Yeah, pistols as well, which is...
They decided to just heavy default like G2.
An unfortunate situation for PRX, but that said, off to the A site now. Global beginning
like 3 G2 VODs before the match started.
Some crucial intel.
Darion spotted absolutely nothing over at this A site at the moment. Forsaken now to get some info.
Forsaken, bro.
That's a free kill.
It's always so reliable.
For Global, it makes things a little bit weird.
I've before here, and he knows that one is late.
PRX, couple of pistols, that gun that's dropped towards spawn not going to be recoverable.
Then
it's
at the
player advantage
where
a situation like this, Quack, the Steel Garden investment could be large.
However,
oh my god, big kill, big kill.
Trying to hold the angle, unfortunately, gun down.
And the ultimate Razor and Visol.
Possibly
thrifty.
Kelly S just trying to play up by drop.
Oh my god, he's
not quite spotted out yet, but here comes that rocket. Not quite landing as well. Kelly S then finding a shot onto something. The Steel Garden getting the primary weapons jammed, but Kelly S onto the go, still able to find some shots.
God, nice.
Forsaken now from the back, but headed on by the shorty.
Oh my god, Patman, good recovery, good recovery, good recovery.
Off to the defuse.
Yeah, the fact that
boom, just like that, they're back, and they have the op for something.
Opens at 007.
Oh, you gotta look to crack that egg. Do like James Bond, but something. Let's not go there, shall we?
Oh my god, don't James Bond.
Another day.
Don't James Bond something.
On to hold the angle, but yeah, this time it's gonna be Global
James
Esports trying
Bond?
to assert some presence over onto the C site. Vi has been relegated to play a safer position by Waterfall.
Ooh, they're coming back to his operator.
Fake here, and it's just gonna be the drone to go out by itself. So he's just gonna wait to see what he can spot. Bit of over-eagerness potentially here from the PRX members. Yudotan spotted out, by the way, during gate crash.
Well, they still have all of the
noted as well, so it's going to cause some investment of util for PRX. Meanwhile, eyes on the prize of this C site for Global is.
Can you hold it down here, Ung?
Oh, yes, the op noted as well, and that's why they have decided to push into the C site now, especially alongside this Armageddon, in case something might have gate crashed over onto this
nice kill, bro. Unk is actually back.
Renders him useless.
One more?
Devi, though, who's holding
one more. Unk, can you? Oh, two more.
Not even breaking close.
3
as
more.
Well. Darion now trying to do his best.
Oh my god, no. Unk is actually back, bro. He's actually fucking back.
Has just
is it because I'm wearing the Unk jersey and I'm giving him my aura right now? Bro, I think that's it.
A dual something count.
Well, anyways, we have James Bond entering the server.
An assistant.
But, all good.
And it's still the op, present in the round.
Oh my god,
so
Forsaken.
GE does have to figure it out, but currently going for.
Oh my god, he made it back too. Nah, he's him.
He's got out.
He's
got out of that one
with the 180 TP full blinded.
To it.
Kill onto towards Darion, rotating door, still rotating, and his shroud stepped in towards.
I thought he was dead for
no
sure.
One shot at him.
Still has one more TP as well. GE kind of trying to think tactically around this situation, thinking to rotate back into
Jing, you're him.
But Jing
you're
is
him,
there.
Jing. Oh, Patman.
Just a round of duels at the moment for PRX. Not letting these guns find any opportunity from Global. And now in a 5 versus 2. You need to see Kalias and Crystal do something pretty destructive to get back into this one.
Round. I'm getting naked on my bed.
In the positions, though, they are somewhat susceptible to spams. PRX trying to keep themselves with minimal exposure, hiding behind corners. And that's when Crystal will find his first headshot. One hit cracked. Looks for an opportunity to slip into the B side.
Something is missing that.
Down another player, but
a
lot of rubble control to be established by PRX, and I think if you're Global Esports, you need to recognize that these slower paced rounds of not been working.
Trying to run it down
you've got to get a little bit of a quicker wriggle on. The Sheer
Thorns,
is not at the front of C. You've got an Omen, you've got a Yoru. You can get to the back of this C site early.
Oh, but they're feeling some, well, I'm afraid to say this word, but PTSD. They knew that Devi has been playing on the C site.
No?
And he's got the Steel Garden yet again.
Something you hit these or no?
Just the success of a couple moments ago on that A site now.
Oh,
speaking about something.
Yeah!
I told y'all he was gonna. I told you guys he was gonna hit one.
Pop some party streamers and
everything. The Yanger Banger, I love you, bro.
Back into the C site, precisely with this possible Steel Garden. Slight mishaps here and there, but they are
Devi has all.
They have
your ult here.
With that, maybe the spike as well, but then the Steel Garden comes out. They're pushing all the way through just to try to wrangle more space, but Jing denies it outright. Forsaken blocking off the pillar
fans, I'm sorry. I know I have a lot of Indian fans in my chat.
You're just pushing
GE will not be fighting until after Toronto.
Out of the gate crash, and it's
they have 6-3 on the CT side of Lotus. I mean, man, it's looking like a GG here.
Further into a site. Not specifically the A
man, Forsaken is looking hella good on the Omen, no chat?
Yeah, just
even on the split, like he was looking good.
Trying to make some noise towards B though. The fake out already used. Okay.
Toying from
what are they doing?
Toying with a little bit of the rotations here. You'll set up the sheer wall over at the C side of things for PRX.
0 at A. No one is spawning at A on PRX here.
Trap. Meanwhile, the A site
holy
eventually
full-on mound trap.
It's a very similar setup to what we saw previously with Forsaken being a little bit closer to the breakable door to get the information. But now, PRX have the mound information. They should know that this is going to eventuate towards the A site for Global Esports. Quack, my question though is, do they go a little bit further?
5-man retake. I like the 5-man. I like the 3-man flank here though. That's beautiful. That's beautiful on the PRX.
I think good that the team was able to follow through off of the dimensional drift, but now you're hearing some fake footsteps off to drop as well. Something trying to throw them off his scent. And then for the rest of PRX to group up behind.
Yeah, you can't use that gate crash, unfortunately, there as... oh, mate, Darion, you're stuck in towards the site, but you've got a lot to do here with the team. Let's see if Global can get this.
PRX quite aware of where the G players are, though, just to take the first hit down by Tree. The second one kill going free as well.
Do we raise all here?
Now. And PRX continues to push on through. Immediate salvos from Crystal, though, does push PRX off position.
Oh my god!
Down by the back. Unfortunately, TP is not quite favoring him now, but all of a sudden, look
my
at the kills.
god!
The stingers from Crystal and Darion.
Thrifted again! Thrifted again! Play retake when they're on eco.
Which would be a pretty decent start. You got ops now on both sides.
6 rounds or anything else?
Yoru for Yoru, but something with the peek out from Mound.
Give me more.
No more smokes.
The problem is, though, Quack, you've removed the smokes from Global Esports, and they don't even bait out the sheer. Quickly shot down by Jing. Yeah, makes it really awkward to try and get in towards this site. Though, if Jing's giving you a
can't
free
be dying
there,
to the op right there, Jing. You can't be overpeaking that right there,
4
Jing. My
you take that.
SG versus SG. Darion, good for a bit of an opener, but now you've got to trip the sheer wall. Or for everyone just to hop on at the same time. They will trip it, and then for Crystal to try to lurk
Mr. Reliable.
Rumble, but unfortunately
Mr. Reliable.
By Forsaken.
Always getting his.
Have not really worked out too much, have they? Now you get the information from the shadows from Forsaken. I think he might have even spotted all 3 members out just then.
Oh my god, something, bro. The ball's on this guy.
That said, it's going to be something on this Yoru.
And he's still got Thorns available as well on something's call.
Yeah, quick off to it.
Oh my god, Yoru diff.
They both had the same idea, but Darren just dumped on him a little bit quicker. Sight now handed over onto GE.
Mr. Reliable is alive, everyone.
Blood back in as well. Forsaken looking for a cheeky angle. Prowler will go through, but not quite finding anyone. Just clearing out the front portion of the site. Then Rolling Thunder to push PRX further back. Shorty, though!
Oh my god, Mr. Reliable is alive.
The torso. Darion now just marking Forsaken. Still going for the crosshair wiggle. He has an op after all.
Oh wow, what an angle, what an angle, what an angle. Wait, is GE fighting right now?
In the end, to equalize here.
Especially considering the ultimates at hand as well. Crystal
on
the Armageddon.
Chad, do you guys think Global Esports should be disqualified for using the fucking safe ult?
Down.
A little bit more forward than we've seen.
They safe ulted, bro. It all makes sense now.
So you'll leave
6-3. We don't want to use our second timeout. Boom, check pause.
On because
yeah,
the
sure.
is just
sure, bro.
A bit of presence around the mound. And this is Global Esports looking to get into the C site earlier. There's no dimensional drift for something. There's no...
They use the timeout too? Yeah, true.
Anymore around the site either, and no Steel Garden for Device.
They did the unlimited freeze glitch.
Maybe a combination of Nightfall and Showstopper here?
Divine playing super far back as well. Second Thorns
guys, they're all the way
trips,
to C.
but he has no idea.
Yeah, he doesn't know that they're in the site, does he? Starting to reposition.
Raise up for the retake. I mean, this could be good.
Nightfall retake play?
We have open flash too.
It's got to be the Nightfall. It's got to be the Showstopper. But Global, I mean, they could potentially even try to remove a member before the spike plant goes down. I was just talking about them needing to do something like this.
Oh boy, Yudotan playing
with kill on
Mount as well. The Nightfall will go through
though. Solid today.
Double kill, but that's
Unk is solid today.
What the fuck, but the wall bank shots from Jing. He's got walls. Off to the next one though. It's Crystal with the Armageddon, but as it goes out, PRX just happy to swarm back in off the timing. Just Yudotan, and he's alone.
7-5. I think that's good enough.
And it's PRX.
You think that's good enough, chat? I think that's a very good half.
At the end of the first half.
7-5. That's very tasty. That's very yummy. Come on.
So now
going the pistol, no stress. Go into playoffs, and then we can have a good fucking playoff.
Be the captain to steer the ship, or are we going to see Global pick and prod around the map and figure out, you know, any stragglers or any trade superiority?
Would love to see something, but well, I mean the player. Currently,
wow, Jing is just fighting the sheriff. No satchels, no Roomba. Jing, you're him.
Now we get into just the mid-rounding of this one. And what PRX is going to be able to figure out utility-wise, a bit of a trap play on the back of this camera and flash, but you can't do anything in terms of kills here. It's just to stave off PRX from any aggression.
What a trash-ass play from
Get them to draw out some of the utility, which, to be fair, the paint shells being brought out by Jing works good for Global.
They didn't even peek off the flash.
It's okay, macro-wise, some utility trade out, namely the Paranoia as well, but right now PRX still looking to break their way through.
Oh my god, wait, push.
He's anchoring down the site. Two kills found,
Jing,
and he's looking for a third as well. Jing narrowly dodging out with his life intact. Kelias then looking for a potential flank around. PRX looking for alternate routes across the map.
Oh my god.
Back into the A site where Kelias is still hiding away. Darian now for the next kill. Swings out then Kelias for the first. Crystal the trade.
Had that. If he kills 1 and 2, they go back B right there. Something forward 10. Some swing. We need you to lock in.
No.
My best of Flint.
Forsaken to be like scary.
Don't be scared. I think more importantly right now, Darian not scared to take a duel, dispatching off Forsaken first. He first fell in the last round, first falling in this one as well, and it should be hunky-dory here for Global Esports.
Jing just double satchel to 200.
Jing diving in with the Bucky, will take the kill down. Bulldog picked up, looking for some suppressive fire to allow his teammates to possibly get the spike down.
Yeah, happy with that.
We'll do that.
It's winnable.
Bulldog swapped on over, and Jing to try to play around these tight corners with the Bucky still. Something though, attempting at peaks. Got the fake out with some footsteps over. And PRX just dwindling around, dawdling around, just
right here
around these corners in case Willie's
oh my god, Patman
to flood in.
Oh, nice try.
Shot, wait, instantly 200 by a stinger. Now just Jing. He's gotten 1 kill on the Bucky so far.
Look up, look up!
But unfortunately, the paint shell's in his face. Crystal jumping up on top as well. Global.
All he needed was 1 right there.
Sustained. Happily to move up onto a 7.
If he looks up 200.
Scenario in the heat of those moments as well.
Yeah, you do have some stingers and
they're running it down C and B here.
Inside of PRX as well. Jing possibly looking to dive onto players again, but also mount control coming up from Global Esports. You got the
good kill.
After shot we sent through, but look at Defy.
Fall back, fall back,
onto 2 kills
fall back.
Killer, and that could give
we know they're all here. Wait, why are we fighting them?
As well.
Wait, what's happening? Why are we? Wait, why are we fighting them?
The third, but
what's
quickly
happening?
traded by Kelly S. Crystal and the rest of them also looking to flood back into the B site for some.
I feel like that could have been way cleaner.
Forsaken, quick on the draw.
Let's go B.
I don't know if that one.
PRX Gaming run it down C.
Will they be expecting the operator for Darion? Nobody up.
Oh yeah, I mean they're 5 here. Just commit, right?
That's some good information for Global.
Holy, W Gaming has returned, everyone.
Towards this
they're back.
And set up for a post plant.
Yeah, Yudotan and the rest of them backing all the way far off as well. Jing, a lot of space taken up around Hall now, and that allows them to put this one way
you have
up.
everything.
Another smoke up.
I love it. I love it. I love it, King.
Gets into range. He's looking to deploy at the right time for the rest of his team to then be the catalyst to push on through. Darian with the first shot, something getting taken out. The rest of PRX though vacating the site to try to play around Mound instead. Paint shell sent over as well, but Aftershock taking Jing out of the equation. Now PRX completely smoked off. They need to find the kill around the diffuser. They will do just that, but still Global Esports with the numbers looking to dominate and push on through. We have found found some semblance of global domination in round 15.
I don't know if I call that one
no,
domination.
If you just got behind the wall, it's okay though. Look at their money.
Plus half armor of PRX, who have an option to do something funny yet again here.
How's PRX? I might
what they
even
go into
buy
this
here.
round with.
All the
Steel
free
Garden,
ults.
Nightfall. But you lose one of those if Darian keeps on creeping.
Oh, Darian. Oh, Darian. Not 200.
With a Bucky again, too.
Good kiss there.
What the fuck is with these Buckies today? We seen a Bucky ace yesterday.
Spot.
Somebody aced with the Bucky yesterday. I forgot who did it.
They're going to have to think twice before pushing into this area.
But that's a good paranoia.
It hits, but you're not going to peek into it. How could you, knowing that there could be a Bucky on the other side? And now, Kelly S unfortunately
and global esports are broke here too. It's a sad day to be a GE fan, brother.
Is really in any good position to do something, but he smoked off.
I mean, as long as Devi is keeping this operator into the next round, it does not matter.
Going to be now PRX 9-8. That was.
What are they doing here? Insta Euro at B?
Global esports now with a slightly weaker weaponry.
Gotta get all this information, gotta hit
my god.
Global, you can't do anything on this combo utility, or can you? You're trying!
Off to the shorty,
Yudotan
has arrived as well now, but
what?
he doesn't quite have
how is Jing killing everyone? He killed 3 with the Bucky!
He's found 3 kills!
What is happening? Wait, oh my god, don't lose this
shot.
round.
And now the drone. Devi has been suppressed, but all he needs to do is to just lock down this angle.
They can just run. They can just run to the C site. There's nobody home to welcome them with milk and cookies.
Satchel up and play
they
for
can
too
just
long
set up,
here, Jing.
kick back and relax.
Oh, he's going for the orb.
And pick up an orb. Yeah, why not?
Greedy.
I mean, get Jing closer towards this showstopper with a plant. He's one away. Crystal, though, an opportunity if he can find a 1 versus 1 to
switch
make
guns.
this
Give Jing
doable.
the op. He's 1
Salvo's
HP.
online.
Bogdan's Law.
Armageddon.
2025 and we don't know about the Bogdan's Law?
That entire kit, maybe.
Yeah, but...
You know there's an op in play, potentially as well, but well, yeah, okay, Jing's got the Phantom now, the angle. That's just pick missed from Devi. Timeoutless Global Esports.
Statistically speaking, he has not been here for PRX.
4v5 in this
but now he is back.
And your Sentinel player is
Rage hacking,
well,
2013 right now. Steel Garden, go B.
Around the map to just get in free of charge.
Right, weaker hold across the sites, and well, PRX goes for the call into B, where it is open.
Jing, wow.
You've got Jing now watching the angles towards A link
as
well. The back of B
Jing
also blocked off. Kelly was
that was my
attempting something
for the day,
least, but now
and Jing
no
is
longer
going
able.
fucking insane
Crystal
today.
backing so far off. It's a 2v5.
Yeah, I think that's GG, right, guys?
Save. You do not have the money to be
I know it's
splashing
PRX,
on
but like
this game as global.
Is it safe to say GG?
It's just going to be another impactful
Raised all, about to have your
PRX that really
about to have
looks
everything.
to put global 6 feet under, doesn't it? This will be 11 for PRX, and you
I
got to
think it's safe
consider:
to say GG.
do we force on the back of these 2 guns as global, or do we half buy to potentially
Another
have a
Jinx
full buy
incoming
and push
classic?
us into overtime? These situations in any game are usually
Everybody get the
quite
slots here
hurtful.
too.
But when you add on the facts quack that if Global won this series, they'd be in playoffs for the first time ever.
Taken. Oh my god, do you get this kill?
And hurts a little bit more, right? This is the culmination of the losses in the previous series now that they are put in this scenario.
About to do that, and then they're going to be
picking up
fourth
slack
seed.
where, you know, maybe something might not be performing.
So,
I mean,
if they lose,
something
they're
has
out.
not made it quiet that he doesn't really favor the Yoru, for example. It's still really learning.
Right now, at least, though,
Oh,
Jing,
no,
okay,
Rose,
getting taken
good
out
trades,
really
good
quickly,
trades,
but
though,
right
good
there,
trades,
it's
though,
going to be
good trades, though.
Forsaken, his brother, right up alongside him. With that, then a little bit more space into this A site, the smokes to block off A link.
Yeah.
Heaven, though, then is open,
Wow.
but Forsaken just uses that as an opportunity.
He's
Swings out
aimbotting.
2 more kills.
He's
looks to the
aimbotting.
left,
He's
and he picks up
aimbotting.
the 4K.
Jason
I mean, you can see the
Susanto,
idea
bro.
on the back
Whether
of
you're on the
Crystal's
fade,
mind there
whether
as
you're on
well,
the sky,
holding
whether you're
out
on the open, whether you're on the
Armageddon,
neon,
ready
whether you're
for
on
the
the
team to
jet,
flood,
whether you're on
but
the
just
7
Take
and
this map
5.
down. Global Esports.
Something is just here for the
Backed up
show
against the
today.
ropes. Do they have it in them to punch and swing back? Oh, instant TP from Forsaken.
Cheeky. Real cheeky. Crystal, how are the cogs turning in your head in this current juncture?
They're still looking to lock down Rubble at the very least, though. Darian watching the off angle. Clone broken, instant TP's out. Forsaken now.
You would never expect the flash to come through in this scenario.
That is beautiful from Forsaken. Wow, that is. I'm liking this Omen Forsaken. I don't know about you guys, but I am really liking it right now, bro.
The full march force into
knows.
the site.
Oh.
Okay.
Yudotan not bad on a bit of a refrag off towards Heaven, but that
is where you pivot. That is where you pivot as PRX towards the B site. No one else is there currently. You did just see Yudotan in a reposition from Papi.
3v2, GG.
Yudotan quick to Heaven.
GG.
But so far, none of the PRX
They sent a statement today.
Paranoia
We're sending a statement to all other APAC teams for playoffs today.
An op as well, which isn't necessarily the best tool. He doesn't have the utility placed down. Smokes out now from Papi to get the spike stuck to possibly halfway. The swing from something not effective. Oh, and the angle for Divine not the most
PRX had to close out this map. Now it's 3.
I'll revert
at least afforded some more length in this map.
Confidence with the op as well from Darian, but not quite landing the shot now. Instant TP's out. C-side has been completely open by something on this dimensional drift.
Scoping out the opposition. Nobody here outside gravel.
This
is where they can start to set themselves up in a pretty decent post plant. Kelly S one away
from has the fade ult here.
Apart from that, Global, it's just big old dry duels.
Yeah, not too much on the util arena as well. Crystal perhaps
for
themselves come back alive.
Delaying them a little bit more and more and more.
And he's haunting the heck out of them. Nightfall sent over. Petman trying to drag them down into the depths. But Darian to bring some light to his team. The op shot fired over. Something holding the angle. Jing now from Waterfall on an off angle, but the shot's not quite connecting for him. Just Divide.
Divide!
Oh
my god!
The clutch!
Oh my god! Oh la la!